I was wrong. Everything is happening.
I know, right? Vanguard 162, aka Kai, what a douche.
I miss Chaos Breaker.
But I guess we already knew that from 2 other seasons worth of...
No, you don't understand. He has transcended the regular douche that he can be.
He's become a Mega Ultra douche.
Well, actually, we can even start with that because that's exactly how the episode starts. He explains how all the things he's done, all the reversing he's done, all the people he's hurt, he did consciously. He knew what he was doing the whole time. And he acknowledges that he was doing bad things. But he does not care.
He's a bitch.
Yeah, basically.
And then he comes out with some bullshit reason. She's like, so you weren't reversed? He was like, oh, I was being controlled by my desire for power.
Yeah, apparently it was already in him to want to do this, and then he got the chance to do it, so he took it.
Completely forgetting that there was a very good chance
to kill
the entire human race.
In other words, he's Amon.
Actually, yeah.
He
and
knew what he was
Overlord is his Cray equivalent. No shocker there.
getting. Yeah.
Link Joker tried to get into his head and clone him and whatever, and that woke him up. He was not happy. Everything burned, and Link Joker's power just... Mine. Fuck you. I'm settling this right now.
At least Overlord was asleep for most of this and didn't
Yeah, at least
kill
he didn't
everyone on Cray.
Yeah, at least he didn't have the active decision of, I'm going to work for them just to see how strong I can get. And then I'm going to try to kill them after everyone else is dead.
Completely forgetting that maybe he underestimated the Link Joker, and Kai's like, oh, I was just going to beat Takuto anyway. It's like, no, what if you couldn't?
You see, he made his card specifically to beat it.
Yeah, I remember Rebirth, how they were saying how it is designed to kill Link Joker.
One or more, and then if you have 5.
So if they've locked your 4 of your things, then you lock the last one.
Blaze of glory before world end.
And then he gets gridlocked in his fight.
People don't get
Implying
gridlocked
anyone in the show can get gridlocked anymore.
Still,
That hasn't happened since what? I think season 2 at one time.
Because it was...
showing off something.
Oh, right, it was freaking Ren.
Yep.
Probably.
Whatever it was, it happened like that one time, and it was intentional, so they could show something off.
Oh, it's like his plan was writing on the fact that he was absolutely positively sure he could win.
Yeah.
But to be fair, he probably had a good chance of winning, and based on what we know from season 4, he's going to beat Aichi too.
Yeah.
So I think he's got this covered, Em.
Well, I don't know.
Well, he said one of them,
Balls on him!
because he said his power's disappearing, and one of them is going to disappear at the end of this fight. And if he can't be Kai, because we know he's in season 4.
There will be a way.
And I know Aichi's not going to be in season 4. At the very least, he's not going to be a main character in season 4.
That's fine.
Which means that it's probably Aichi disappearing. Which I don't know why you're trying to... I don't know what you're doing.
She's rooting for a
And I don't know why you're trying to argue this. It goes in sync with what you said the other week.
Well, the more likely scenario is that, he lives, passes off the deck. You need it more than me and all that mumbo jumbo.
And then where's Aichi?
Not playing card games because he's
in a coma.
But he has gold paladins too. So I mean, every single card he gives
Sparkle poof.
is just going to become all royal paladins, including the things that were not, royal paladins at the time.
We find out in a week.
Yeah, I understand. I'm just saying it would make more sense to have Aichi disappear.
Or die.
Maybe he'll just, Madoka or Ryuki this, and just not exist.
An hero.
Yes, please. Oh my god, that'd be even better than him dying. Madoka him away, or Ryuki away is a better term.
That's what I said. I said both of those things just now.
Yeah,
Anyway, then they fight And I mean, obviously it's stopped halfway through.
Aichi, please, your heel sacking is off the charts.
But so I think they say according to him having using up 2 triggers already or 3. I forget which.
He got the heel on the drive check, and then he got it on the damage check too.
So it's 2. Yeah, it's a 2.
He hasn't hit any other kind yet.
Yeah, he's paladins, he will.
But it's gonna be
I'm
a
telling you.
crit on the Alfred turn.
I'm telling you, that thing we saw when Kai and Ren were fighting, it's foreboding what's going to happen this time. And Aichi won't even realize it. And Kai will just point it out. And then Aichi's final words are, God, I suck.
My body's too frail for card
Or what was it in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge movie? Oh my God, I wasted my life. What was his last words?
Yeah, all this early guarding. Smart. Except now he's got nothing to stop
The Rock.
the 3 attacks of doom. Okay,
Yeah.
the preview showed us a mark. But I don't know what one mark's gonna do.
Try to extend it for another 2 episodes. Oh, I don't even think
And
they can do
evidently
that.
he's gonna use Ganselat Zenith's ability.
He has an ability?
His deck is really fucking weird right now. It's like 2 Ganselat, 4 Ganselat Zenith, freaking Alfred, and I don't even know. But he's not allowed to break right anymore.
But which Alfred? Her.
I wouldn't be surprised if both were actually in there.
Oh God.
Because he's only allowed to have one of his boss monster.
For some reason.
He has one of each gold paladin boss,
I was...
including Ezel Scissor.
No, he can't
No,
have
he
that.
can't have that one.
But he could have Garmor Liberator in there for no reason.
One Garmor.
Like, if he had Blau Barris and Alfred Monarch, things would make sense. This is kind of just... I don't even know.
I know either.
I know.
What?
Not really.
Shut up then.
And their Forerunners are still the worst.
The worst.
Red Pulse and Cheer
Post
Trumpeter.
okay.
Not the new Forerunners, especially designed for these decks. No, can't do that.
Only, hey. You can only advertise 1 card at a time.
But they already advertised all of these cards.
1
Damn
at
it.
a time.
Oh, I like how he was able to use Burnout on turn 2. How the fuck did the Overlord get there?
Magic?
I guess he used an Eternal Bringer Griffin or something, but it wasn't on the
Maybe.
field.
This is kind of the problem with having the fights where you see enough of it that you can see that there's problems. Either they should show majority of the fight, or they should only show the end, or montage it away. But apparently, Bujiro could even mess that up because you saw what they did with the Nobu fight and Buddy fight. Wins with swords that can't do damage.
I don't know. They're doing better with this kind of.
Only kind of though.
The animation just skyrocketed.
Well, yeah, because this is like the last fight of the season. It's time to pull
They
out.
couldn't do that for any of the other important things.
Nope, just this one. This is the one everyone's been waiting for.
I think this is actually the first episode where I forgot to pay attention to the animation.
Oh.
You have
Apparently-
failed us.
He only has 3 grade 3s in his deck right now. 2 Zenith, 1 Alfred.
Confirmed, anyway.
It's only confirmed. Assuming he has more than that.
Yeah.
I really don't think there's much else to even say about the episode. I mean, there's half
That's the
the...
end of it. Cross break ride, and now he's gonna have to live. But he's at 3 or something, so it shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah. I'm still putting my money on Kai somehow doing this. Just because we know he's going to be maining the stuff in season 4, and so far IG is a no-show.
IG Aichi had to go to
Just-
America to fix what Kai did.
But everyone on the planet got unreversed.
Has to go to America.
Because there's no one on the planet anymore except for Kai, and he's
Well-
losing his power. He said he's losing his power, and he's the only one in Japan left. So eventually, even they will lose theirs, too.
Even if he wins, the problem is over, so it's like...
He can disappear like Takuto. I don't even know why he disappeared.
Well, man, he was fucking dead. He came back just to leave.
Yeah, he did get locked twice.
But his body should still be there, right?
No.
His body is still a physical thing. How did it disappear?
I blame Link Joker fusing with his butt.
That should just mean the Link Joker part leaves.
Maybe
My
he was
point
so
is
deeply
that-
grounded to
My
his
point
body.
is that if he could leave, Aichi could just disappear for no reason too. He could get sucked into the void.
And the delay on the memory loss that they are totally acknowledging.
The memories are gonna be gone. Didn't you say that like 5 hours
No,
ago?
no. Now it's going to be gone when the ring disappears. You see, even though Takuto's clearly not there anymore, or dead, or whatever. The ring is now what
Apparently
does it.
the ring is made of glass or some
It
other...
sounds like it is. It's made of
Yeah.
disappearing phantom glass, because
That
what
reminds me-
when
Sorry, continue.
because when it was falling apart and Ren was running over to Kai and Aichi and it hit the ground, it pans back over to them. There's no shards anywhere around them.
No damage either.
Not even damage thing. Oh God, the ring's falling apart. Let's leave the safety of the building that we're on the bottom floor of and run outside where the glass can skewer us.
Also, can we acknowledge that Ren is a freaking assassin from Assassin's Creed? Jumped off like a 20-story building and was
Hey.
able to get down there and just be like, hey guys, what's up?
No, he went from rooftop down...
Why did he even do that? There's an elevator on the top.
I don't fucking know.
It was faster. I literally think he
Faster.
jumped off that building and like wall slid down the building next to it just so that he could run up to everyone and be
He
like,
really didn't go that far,
Hi,
but
guys.
the point is, it was the best scene
But he is a
because
ninja
his ass hurt.
because they didn't seem to notice that he got out there. And if he did come out through the building, that means he ran over there and turned around without anyone realizing he did it. Even though, they're staring right at the building.
He realized Tetsu was on the bottom, so he couldn't yell out, "Catch me!" and then jump off.
Tetsu was such a man, by the way.
God wouldn't have to know what a testing center is. Would you?
Testing center, is he even in this building?
It's
No,
in the
it's
BIC.
BIC.
You gotta take the tunnel. You take the tunnel straight that way, and there should be a service desk when you reach the SSC building.
Okay.
Yeah, Tetsu was a man. He picked up, presumably, all the people that were
Yeah.
out because no one else fucking did.
No one else was. They all ran away.
He even told them, "Pick up anyone you can," and then nope.
But no, I can't get over that. It's like they're in the protection of a building when giant shards are falling from the sky. Why would
is
you?
outdoors
Why
more
would you
safe?
run outside? Because clearly they didn't run away far enough that the glass ring thing is, not going to hit them because they keep almost getting hit by them anyway. But the innermost ring, because it was the innermost part of the ring that fell down and it almost killed them. So they're like in the middle of the danger spots, the danger zone, if you will. Why would you leave the building?
Also, why does the magical iPad suddenly not matter anymore?
Yeah.
We
Oh, yeah.
totally want to see this
Totally want
fight.
to see this fight. This fight's so amazing. Yeah. It's a shame I don't have a thing that could let us see it.
That you were using
You're using,
until
like-
like 5 minutes ago.
Maybe it got.
Maybe her memories
Oh,
are starting to go.
Maybe it got destroyed by one of those shards because it shot through the building somehow, down like 19 floors.
Crushed all the cameras.
Come on. But aside from that, people are pretty happy with Kai owning up to what he's been doing.
I mean, it's at least that he admits that he's a terrible person. I can give him that.
Kidding.
It's still a bad person for doing it consciously.
They're not, sweeping it under the rug or anything.
Yep.
Even Aichi's like, no, that's wrong. Why?
Why do you do this?
Although with that being said, they seem to have forgot pretty quickly when the fight started.
Yeah.
Because now they're like, oh man, this fight's so cool. Like I said,
You're my friend still.
are you sure this isn't a buddy fight?
You're not alone. No, fuck you. I want to die.
Oh god.
Whatever.
This,
Can we please get new
Tell-
writers
telling
for
you.
She-Road?
It's got to be the same guys.
I don't know. It's a step up from where we've been.
Barely. I mean, come on.
oh god.
You wonder why they did the first Kai and Aichi fight anyway.
It did not.
Because all of the no shits given during that.
Yeah, like the Aichi will die next time he plays a card game thing didn't come to fruition.
No, he actually got better in some of those fights. I noticed that. I'm like, wait, why aren't you dying anymore?
Yeah, like he wasn't dying when he was fighting evil Takuto.
I got better.
Future Leon was pointless. He was literally just there.
Oh, guys,
Just
didn't
there
we
to
have another
introduce Maelstrom
mainstream deck we
Reverse.
were supposed to be updating? Oh, fuck the Aquaforce! How the hell are we gonna give a card for that?
Dude, even if you say that, it's like they could have just reversed him against Kote and had it showed up there.
They need new writers.
Hell, they reversed the girls.
They could have had
They
it
didn't
there.
use that opportunity at all.
Like, they had plenty of opportunities to have reversed Aquaforce show up. They just chose not to. We could have done without the, without half of the whole Kamui saving the girls thing. Because the only part that was really all that necessary was what happened after. Like, because they could have just had, like, if they wanted to show the new Batamas, just set aside 2 episodes to have Ninja Master Neo kicking ass at the high school, at his high school.
He's not main character.
Because, you know,
enough.
he beat them all off screen. I think we would have liked to seen some of that.
The series composer is on the drugs.
Topics.
The composer being a slightly different role that we don't really have over here. It's basically the person who maps out what happens when in an attempt to get it to line up with the product that they want to push. But yeah, it kind of jerks around a bit much
Yeah.
and misses opportunities and
So many opportunities.
hits too many opportunities on some other things.
Yeah, 'cause he
Like
gets-
spoiling the ultimate bosses before the final games. Why?
Yeah, freaking what? It was just used to beat regular Takuto. For the Lendios, he was supposed to be one of the big, all-powerful things. It was used to beat up,
But I suppose you can't really advertise an auto win without something really bad happening.
I guess. It's still, but it's like they showed off this Ezel Scissors and just showed him getting his ass beat because at least according to the show
Because he
standards,
was
too much
stupid.
gauge. Yeah, it's because he's stupid. But if to a kid, it's because it takes too much gauge and he used it up too much. He used it before he needed to, and it screwed him. So it's like, yeah, they showed off one card by sacrificing the image of another card. When they could have just,
And
you know,
we still haven't seen the mega colonies.
and you know what? It's like, you know, in Yu-Gi-Oh, I know the first episode had Exodia, but you know, they did a good job at showcasing the threat that Exodia could possess when Yu-Gi-Oh was fighting that rare hunter, by just alluding that if everything
Yeah,
sets
it's like
up
it's super illegal.
super illegal, and if it sets up just right, he'll win. They make sure to let the audience know that Exodia, if all 5 pieces show up in the hand, auto win. They could have done anything like that. They could have made it known that if all 5 of the things are locked at the time he does his thing, he wins. You know, they don't have to actually show it
Yeah.
for that sort of thing. Like, just knowing that it's there is enough to make, you know, there be a problem. Because you don't need to see a auto win condition to know that it's there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all we needed to know, that it could do that. Because that makes the
But
stakes
of
go
course,
higher.
no one's allowed to read cards in this universe. So it's
No,
like,
but we just gotta have to assume that everyone knows what they do, even though they're cards that you know.
they don't know half
Yeah.
the time.
It's like, even trying to think of how the composer was trying to do this, and I'm like, well, maybe they just couldn't put the Aqua Force cards into the previous release, and I'm like, then why did you get rid of the Kote arc so fast? He could have gone missing for a bit, then showed up and reversed Leon.
Actually, they could have cut that whole thing down by like an episode or two. That was like 4 episodes of my life wasted.
It was such good ham and cheese.
But it amounted to nothing. They could have had the ham and cheese in like 3 episodes and used 1 episode to have Chronicles of Ninja Master M taking back the high school.
Yeah, we really didn't need Reverse Dayusha getting...
All this screen time.
It was another case of overexposure of a particular card.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
we first see it beating up animals. No, wait, that was the second time, I think. But still.
First time it was beating up other D-police.
Yep.
The quote-unquote not Kanojo.
Oh wait, or was it animals? I think it was animals, because by then he had lackeys.
Yeah, like well, the point is, either the animals or the girl. Oh, how's it going?
Then Aquaforce. Like,
They could have just because at the time we thought what was going to happen was that Kote was going to stay at the place infecting people with the reverse as they're going to different stations around the world.
that would have been big. Way to go, Kai.
Yeah, that would have been amazing because he basically infected the whole world with that one gesture. But nope, Leon comes and says no.
Let's fix it with a bro fist.
Yeah, bro, this that auto cleansed everybody.
Die, Kaiser, go! And we don't ever
Don't
actually
even
see
what they do. They just kind of we pan out to the outside of the airport. Flashes of light happen. And everyone's on reversed.
They work fast.
It's like that's like a prime example of one of the most wasted opportunities in the show actually, because Kote is a fan favorite. And so to have him be like a big villain for a good chunk of this season, even the series, would have been like amazing. And then they just kind of stop it like immediately. And then he never shows up again. At least not to do anything important.
I think the most important thing he did was when Aichi was like, oh man, I'm gonna die, he basically, the camera panned to him and he went, no!
Yeah, like it's just a like non-voiced cameo by him.
Well, he'll be back soon.
Not this season, he won't.
Oh yeah, not this season. This season's fucking done.
Yeah. I know in season 4 because in Sense 16 they have D-Police.
And you nectar!
And then the twist is they're totally new characters from Hitsue High. I hope not. Because Kote is like one of the few people you can actually call Kai's friend.
He's one of the few people you can call a person!
What? You'd be Kote, Jun, maybe Ren, and Miwa. And that's about
Aichi, but
everyone.
he's not there.
Aichi's not there, so that doesn't even count. I think that's everybody even. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't really talk to
It's funny
Misaki.
because Miwa's not even there. No Kagero, no Narukami. Well, Narukami, but it's Naoki's.
Neo
Naoki's
now
Narukami.
plays Neo Nectar, or Spike Brothers.
Dude.
I'd sooner believe that.
Wait, Kyo.
Oh yeah, Kyo.
How could we
He,
forget?
I am offended. We forgot him. He did save him from that avalanche, and he fought him to the end,
I hope
even
it's
while it was
Kyo
happening.
this time using them because, my God, Filler Football Club was not the best way.
No,
My
listen,
body's too
it never
frail
even.
for football!
It didn't even come. They never even actually came up again. Like I know they showed up again, but it's like we didn't get a reversed unit from it even. They were just there as insert lackeys to get in your way, and then they get beaten off screen. And yes, they had to get beaten off screen. Otherwise, we would have seen a reversed Spike Brother.
It would have been pretty crazy if the Spike Brothers card in Fighter's Collection turns out to be a reversed card.
Bad Ed Dragger reverse.
No, please no.
Lock one of your
fact-
back row. When this card attacks,
Stay as far away from Bad and Dragger as possible. That's probably what they're gonna do too.
Because they don't want it to be too strong.
when this card attacks, put 2 of your rear guards
It'll-
on the bottom of the deck. Pick 2
it'll
more,
prob-
put them out. They give +5.
It'll probably be a Dudley Emperor reverse if they were to do it because archetype.
And because cross-ride.
Yep. So I would figure if anyone got it, it would be that just because it's so good. Damn good. And it would make some people kind of want to try to not, try to build the deck with those. So it'd be like probably 3 Draggers, 3 reversed, and then 2 Emperor. If the reverse Emperor was good, I should say.
New guy probably is a Dudley.
Should
I've
be.
seen his artwork. He's not
Does he have
reversed.
Does he
that's
have
for
portals? If he has portals, he's a Dudley.
Sure.
I think
He
every
had the usual spike ball
I see.
thingamaboozle.
Because I think every Dudley has a portal except for Dudley Dan and Dudley Emperor. Everyone else, like, he's either jumping through a portal or throwing something through a portal.
I don't know, we saw that, a Pretty Boy Grand Blue, a White Cat for Great Nature, a Gold Paladin that was very, very boring, and yeah, that's about it. We know every clan is in there, getting at least 1 grade 3. That's what they've advertised.
Please, Musketeers need a second Vanguard.
Still waiting for my Battle Sister break ride.
That being said, Bermuda confirmed to have both white and black versions,
Yep.
just because attention
I
whore.
think that's going to be the thing from now on, too. Like, they're actually just going to have, like,
Double
double-
the money.
yeah, why not? I mean, it's like people are going to buy it just so they can make either this deck, or a fusion of. It gives them a reason to make the...
Best marketing move ever.
And yet, for some reason, it's been getting like no attention on forums recently. I have heard
Well,
like little
yeah,
shit
because
about
we've
it.
heard nothing about
Because we don't know
it.
when it's coming out here.
We're gonna get information in the coming Bush
I'm
monthly.
just going to assume that if on the first one and the second one for them, it's going to be in summer, probably close to August. Because that's how the other 2 came out.
I just
They were like
realized-
July
It
and
might wind up
August.
in fall because we've got all these other extra boosters to release.
August is around that
just
time.
realized-
Elliot! Hold on, Em. They pushed back stuff before just to put the mermaids out.
Yeah.
They'll do that again, too.
We need our summer mermaids.
That means no cock arrow
Tears!
until after Worlds.
Tears harder. Like, cause I remember when the X-Booster was 6 came out,
Yeah.
they pushed back something that I forgot what it was at the time.
was
Your
the-
battle sisters.
It was
Yeah.
the Nova Grapplers.
It was the
and
Nova
Battles
Grapple Battle
and
Sisters thing.
Oracles when they were still relevant.
When they still they got pushed back, and I was like, dude, why do you do this?
And then when they came out, they were the worst fucking things.
Because they had like a billion Cocos and a billion what is it, Sakuyas.
Yeah.
And they would not stop, and that was the only thing we had for like 3 months.
God. That was
This was
that
terrible.
was dark ages right there.
It was. Oh, that was terrible. But anyway, ignoring that little painful flashback.
And escapade into nothingness.
We don't know much about what's coming out. I mean, in terms of what's coming out English side.
It's happening until next week. Then we'll get everything and be just completely blown out of our
Pants.
yeah.
Yeah, so we'll know more stuff then. We did have videos to do more, to talk about what sort of things people should do and expect to do for regionals, but
But we stopped caring.
now we stopped caring because over half the country is not going to be able to go anyway.
Wah, wah, wah. In
So-
other news, though,
Wow, thanks for cutting me off. Go ahead.
we're gonna start having paid tournaments at Hot Sauce. So if you're in the Illinois area, we're gonna have that.
Yeah, I'm gonna start paying turns. Yeah, so it's like we're gonna do videos about like what kind of clan combinations you'll see most of, what kind of things to do for invaders, but we decided to screw it.
And you can probably piece together the rest yourself. We
Yep.
hit all the major points already.
Yep. Just remember, everyone in invaders will be running at least one Link Joker.
If they're not, they are crazy people.
And anyone in the defenders is gonna have at least one Narukami.
Probably.
That's really all you need to remember. I guess that's about everything. So next video will be something to be assured. Which thing in particular I can't say yet because we
Hopefully
got a
that
few videos.
Doesn't tangent off into whatever the hell we just did.
Yeah, we just kind of blacked out and just started talking about stuff that made us angry.
I think it's because we're all just still raging at this horrible, horrible season.
So
I
bad.
know I am.
But anyway, do expect on the weekend the usual buddy fight review if I can freaking handle it for another episode.
Tables will be flipped.
I like your buddy fight, but your show is really pissing me off. Learn consistency.
Bushi Road, me and Rico will still write your show.
Learn
We're
pacing.
both experienced writers.
What you said. It's like, it's almost borderline unwatchable. Anyway, I guess that's all for now. So until next time.
Tune in next time when we explode.
Yep. Until then, keep it tight, keep it quiet. Except for not really. Keep it loud and obnoxious.
Kaboom!
And see you
Shut
all
up,
later.
Karu, no one asked you.